When money came gushing in during the COVID crisis, with all of the stimulus money, Silicon Valley Bank put a lot of that to work in what were at the time high-yielding assets that averaged only 1.6 or 1.7%. Today, in order to attract and maintain deposits, you have to pay up. And banks are not paying up, and they are all seeing their bank deposits go down.
The most likely direct impact is just on the tech community itself, which has been battered by valuation. But a lot of these companies have relied on this particular bank for liquidity. They'll have to go elsewhere and expect some dislocation from that.
Silicon Valley Bank is unique because they were always willing to lend against securities that haven't come public yet. So you could even call them, pre-IPO. No one had that exposure, so they are unique. Just like Silvergate was unique with crypto. But I do think that they're big enough to be more like what Art Cashin said. It does feel like Penn Square, maybe hoping to be contained before it gets caught in all underway.
I wanted to share that what I'm hearing is that in fact they are moving very quickly in terms of deposits moving out, making it very or more difficult for any buyers to really assess and consider a purchase of the bank. Perhaps a bit too early to say, but nonetheless, it would already appear that those attempts to potentially sell this company, and again, there were a lot of interested buyers based on the franchise, but the attempts to potentially sell it certainly seem to be running into the reality of the moment, which is it's hard to buy something when all the deposits are fleeing. And so, we have to, I think the market has to prepare and prepare for the possibility that there will not be a sale, and then you can leave it to your own imagination as to what that means. We have to assume the government regulators are already in there as well.
Silicon Valley Bank Santa Clara was closed today by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation, which appointed the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, as the receiver. To protect depositors, the FDIC has created a Deposit Insurance National Bank of Santa Clara. At the time of closing, the FDIC, as receiver, immediately transferred to this new receiver bank all of the insured deposits that were held at Silicon Valley Bank.